Oh crap, something's happening. You drift off in a contented sleep. You awaken to the sound of sirens blaring warnings to all the cadets. House Merrick agents have infiltrated the Citadel and are holding Katrina hostage. They are demanding immediate Steiner evacuation of the planet. Oh shit, I forgot to buy the rifle. God damn it, I'm gonna need it. All around you, your friends and fellow cadets are gathering their equipment and rushing for the starport. You grab your clothes and dress quickly, but you're not going to turn tail and run. No, the only thing you're packing is a vibroblade, and not in a suitcase. I have a vibroblade? I thought I just had the cudgel. Katrina has provided a good living for your family, and you're not going to leave her to those Merrick terrorists. You slip out the window and make your way through the trees to the Citadel. You peek over the low wall right into the eyes of a Merrick watchman. He is as surprised as you are, but you're quicker, and now he's headless. You drag the body behind the building and swap uniforms, but you loathe even touching this infidel. I was hoping for some actual combat, like tactical combat. Well, you walk through the front entrance of the Citadel, grunting at the sentries posted there. A Merrick officer stops you in the main hall, questioning about the blood that is covering your collar. You explain that the blood is just like your filthy mud. Okay, it's just like your filthy mud. You scream as you plunge the vibroblade into his gut. Footsteps are scrambling from around the corner before you, and you realize your cover is blown. You duck into a closet, and with perfectly executed gymnastic flair, you leap to grab a light fixture, slice a hole in the roof with the white-hot vibroblade, and escape into the ventilation shafts in the ceiling. Good lord, I'm like a fucking ninja. Drawing upon your photographic memory, you visualize the floor plan to the Citadel. You stealthily make your way to Katrina's office, where they are most certainly holding her. You peer through the vent and see Katrina tied up in a chair, slap marks covering her left cheek. You have arrived just in time to see the grungy leader of the Merrick invaders rear back his hand, and he stops and grabs his ears, as you do also, because of the loud siren sounding. Oh god, the sound works. But then a voice comes through. Jason Youngblood, report to the Mechwarrior Training Center. Jason Youngblood. You sit bolt upright in bed and realize it was all a dream. Rubbing your eyes, you climb out of bed and get dressed again. Well, that was an interesting start to the day. Nobody wants to talk, of course, because, yeah. So that happened. Alright. I guess we'll just, do the mission now. Alright. Sure. Just kind of wandering around here. Herp derp. Let's see. What a mission, or what a night, or something. Anyway, do you wish to enter the training center? Yes. Yes, successfully, yes. Training, third. By now you're pretty good at walking around. It's obvious you have increased your piloting skill. We're going to see how you handle using your weapons. We've put a worthless locust shell on the field for you to go pummel. It can't move or fire, so you're perfectly safe. Choose your mech and go plaster it. Oh, okay. Well, I guess this would be the Wasp, since the last two missions I used the Locust and Chameleon. So, this must be the mission to use the Wasp for. Although, I think the Chameleon is a little bit better armed than the Wasp, but it doesn't really matter, because this apparently is just, shoot up a piece of junk. You want a computer to fight for you? Well, no. I like to do all my fighting. Combat messages. I'm going to go with verbose for now. Combat graphics? Well, sure. Okay, so how does this work? Scan unit, I would say. Scan friends. Detail scan. Right, well, I want to actually see the enemies, so scan enemies. Oh, okay. For a minute there, I was thinking I'd have to, manually look around and stuff. Okay, so this thing is legged and its weapons are gone. So, yeah. And there's nothing else. Okay. Alright, so that's how that works. Next unit? No, okay. You can kick? I don't remember being able to do that in any of the Mechwarrior games. Let's see. Use weapons. Medium laser. This enemy. SRM2 is out of range. Right, because that's apparently... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Well, let's see. Jump? Well, no, I don't really need to jump. That's kind of silly. Let's just run. Mac is now jumping. Do you want to run instead? Yes. Alright. So it's pretty much typical Battletech rules. Okay, that's kind of neat. Alright. So, I know a few things about Battletech. I know a lot about Battletech, actually. You want to get near water when you're firing weapons that generate a lot of heat. If you can submerge heat sinks, it increases their efficiency. Normally, if you're standing in water, it will only increase the efficiency of your leg heat sinks. But if you have most of your heat sinks on your legs, that's where the heat's going to go, theoretically, although it will make the heat efficiency of your arms and the rest of your mech a little less efficient because all of the heat has to go to the legs. But it does make it easier to get rid of the heat when you're standing in water, if that makes any sense. Which it should, because it's kind of logical. Now, I think with forest and stuff, that does provide cover bonus. I don't know what that white stuff is. I'm assuming it's like rocks and shit. Is there actually water on this battlefield? I don't know. I'm just going to go over here because it doesn't really matter. It's not like I need cover or anything. This thing can't shoot back, so I'm just gonna do this. Run, 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 run. I'm probably generating some heat. Actually, let's scan. Can I see what my heat level is? Heat sinks. No, I'm not generating any heat at all. In some versions of Battletech, if you run a lot, you generate heat, but I don't know, maybe not. It may depend on the environment. Like if you're on a hot planet, then you generate more heat. I know jumping does increase heat a little bit. I don't really see the point of jumping here because I'm shooting. But yeah, I don't think there's any. This doesn't look like there's mountains or any kind of terrain levels or anything here. So I'm just shooting at this guy. I'll just shoot, and run through the forest. I wonder if running actually increases or decreases my accuracy. Let's try walking instead, yes. See if that makes it easier to hit. Well, the SRMs are working just fine. I'm just going to stand here. Hey, well, that's interesting. It seems to be easier to hit when you just stand still. Which makes sense, of course. So the faster you're moving, the less accurate your weapons are. Okay, that's good to know. Well, I would also assume that it makes you harder to hit, too, when you're moving. Well, of course. And I would imagine that the benefit for moving would actually be a lot higher if you're in a light mech like a Locust or something. Wasp is, I guess, a light mech too, but it's not. Oh, cool. You have a little cinematic there. Cutscene. Well, anyway. I like light mechs because they're quick. And, I mean, the best way to survive a fight is to not get hit. So, although Locusts don't have a lot of armor, and, yeah, I wouldn't go with a Locust, but Locusts are very, very fast. Jenners, though, oh my god, I love Jenners. they can be really fast. I think about as fast as a locust. But they're also beefier than a locust. They got more armor. They generally have, well, I mean, they have decent weapons. I mean, we're talking about light mechs here. They're not exactly weapons platforms. But, you know, a Jenner is I like a Jenner. I like Jenners. It's one of my favorite mechs. I would probably like a Phoenix Hawk. Just because I like the thing where they convert into an arrow fighter. That's pretty cool, man. They're not in any of the Mechwarrior games. I've never seen a Phoenix Hawk in any of the Mechwarrior games. This is like the only one this is the only computer RPG or computer game I've ever seen Phoenix Hawks even mentioned. That's like the later Mechwarrior games don't even acknowledge their existence. Not much left out there, is there? Of course, if you had chosen a mech with some more firepower, it would have taken substantially less time, wouldn't it? Well, you're here to learn, after all. Go get cleaned up, and we'll try your hand at some real combat next. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I could have chosen the Chameleon. I just thought, you know, I did the Locust on the first mission, Chameleon on the second one. I'm gonna go with the Wasp on the, you know, why not? But the Wasp, to be honest, I'm not real familiar with the Wasp. I haven't really used them that much. I know the Locust like the back of my hand, and I know the Jenner. It's too bad that there's not any Jenners in this. I'd really like to run a Jenner. I could probably kick ass with one of those things. Chameleon's decent. I have some experience with chameleons, but not a lot. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, right. Let's go take one of those courses again. One of those training courses, because I've got 125 credits now, which I think was enough to get one of those classes. Let's see. Holy shit, look at how much the price went up on that. You take one course and it's like they gouge you for the next one. Alright, well, fuck. I'm just going to take pistols then. Maybe completely unskilled, several hours, more effective. Done. Oh, I have 140 credits. The next courses won't be offered until tomorrow. Okay. No, Katrina's not in. Anybody? No. Okay. Alright, so that's another class done. I want to get all the classes, I want to get basic training in all the classes, at least, so that I'm well prepared for anything I might encounter. I mean, who knows? I might run into a point at some stage where I lose all of my weapons and I have to rely on, you know, whatever I can find. Let's face it, every RPG seems to have something like that happen. See if the next mission is available. Yes. They're probably going to have me go take a nap or something first. Because that's just what they did last time. But I don't know. I was able to get 2 missions out in, yesterday. So, the previous day or whatever. Greetings. Last training mission, 4th, yes. It's time to see how you respond to a reactionary opponent. We've rounded up a group of old labor robots and outfitted them with rudimentary intelligence and a variety of weapons. Your mission is to go out there and eliminate them without getting your mech shot out from under you. Alright. Well, I'm going to bring the Chameleon because it's got better weapons than the Wasp. And, I mean, it's better than a Locust. Anything's better than a Locust, even though I'm quite familiar with the Locust. The Chameleon is better. So I wonder if I'll always have these mechs available to use. It doesn't say that I have a mech, although I haven't checked that. Well, no. Last time I went to the mech at Lube and tried to get my mech repaired, they didn't. Alright, anyway. Verbose, sure, why not? Let's see. Scan unit. Enemies. Alright, so wait a minute. Androids? 4 androids. Oh, they have SRMs. Okay. So they basically have rocket launchers. So they could do some damage. Well, but they're androids. I could just like run up to them and step on them. Alright, let's... Ooh, look at all those weapons I got. Yeah, this is a chameleon. This enemy... I'm just going to kind of diversify weapons here. This enemy... Oh, that large laser is probably going to kill. This enemy, okay. This enemy. Next, this enemy. This enemy, and I think target this guy again. Because why not? Alright, that should do it. Begin. Let's see, we'll run over here. I wonder if this thing has jump jets. Well, it's a chameleon, so probably not. Oh, I guess it does. Last time I ran a chameleon, it didn't have jump jets, but that was a variant, so... And I tend to really go kind of nuts with variants. When I design variants for different mechs, I tend to get a little bit unconventional with them. Jump jets are usually one of the things that I'll pull off of it, but not always. It kind of depends on what I'm trying to get out of the build. Shouldn't I be close enough to shoot these guys? Alright, yeah, those are all. Huh, you know, I just realized it's like I'm assuming that... Oh, okay, they went up there. I'm assuming that my weapons will fire when I'm in range. Just because that's how it worked last time. Which I guess makes sense. But... Gosh, I'm slow. Well, it is a chameleon, I guess. And I'm in a forest, so... Alright, so if I just stand here, I should have a good chance of hitting. Yep. Alright, but the other guys are out of range, so let's see. We'll take that. Oh, look, there's a little blood splat and everything. Oh, that's... Who says gore in games is a new thing? Certainly not new. Let's head over to this water and see if I can use that to cool off. Also, I do think I need to get a little bit closer to use all of my weapons. Alright, let's head over here. I guess they are kind of hard to hit, but they're, you know, little dudes. Well, they're not little dudes, but they're, you know, they're man-sized, and I'm a giant fucking robot, so, yeah. Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't get that close, actually. Because they're like... shooting at me. Oh, no, that one's dead. Yeah, mech weapons pretty much tend to one-shot man-sized targets. I don't know if these things are wearing armor, but they're just androids. Nobody gives a damn about androids, right? Run over there. They can't even hit me. This is great. It's like they're just little pathetic little whelps. They can't even hit me. You suck. This is really unfair, though. I mean, come on. They're just pathetic. Alright, run. Well, so far I gotta say the training hasn't been that challenging, really. Oh, that's it. Done. Oh, that was easy. Hopefully I got enough money out of that to buy some good armor or some training. I'm gonna need 500 credits for that mech training. That mech at lube training. 500 credits. Shit, man. Alright. I mean, I guess I could just sit around and just let the credits build up over time. But that seems like cheating, and I don't think you guys want to watch that. Very good, Mr. Youngblood. Although shooting up a bunch of androids may not seem like much, you kept your head in a combat situation. The rest of your training missions won't be so easy, however. Well, I should hope so. I mean, I've been looking for a bit of a challenge. Alright. Well, we'll have to assume that it's going to get better, or harder. Let's see. What did I get at it? Right, okay. Just checking to make sure I don't have that. I was hoping I'd get some gunnery skill from that. Med kit, field surgery kit. Okay, I guess that's like other stuff for later in the game. Piloting skills, okay. I guess I wouldn't really get any gunnery from that because, I mean, let's face it, those things didn't really have much of a chance. There's no point in going in there. Check the lounge again, even though there's probably nothing going to be happening. Because nothing ever happens in the lounge. Talk to others. No. I probably should just, ignore the lounge for now. Because I don't really think there's anything going to be happening in there. To be honest, it seems like the lounge might be something that'll happen, like, when I start... Well, if there's anything in the game where you can take missions from other people, like... after you finish your training or something, then you would go to the lounge and find people there that you could talk to and take missions from and stuff. At least I'm assuming that, because I know a lot of RPGs tend to work that way. If the lounge is like the tavern or whatever. Yeah. Is that anything? 35 credits. Gosh, I don't even really have enough credits to do anything with. Well, I guess we could just call it there. Oh, I've got 50 credits now, so I could go buy that armor. That flak, what was it? Flak something or other? Alright, so we'll buy the armor. Yes, armor shop. The basic level of flak armor. I was thinking about the flak vest, because maybe, but that's 150. And while it does seem like it would be pretty good, I mean 40 defense, 40 protective points or whatever, it does slow you down, apparently. And I really don't know, because apparently, personal combat, non-mech combat is a thing in this game, and I really don't know how speed affects that. So I'm a little bit hesitant to do something. On the other hand, it's better armor, so maybe that... I mean, it costs more, so maybe it would be... Alright, well, I'm sure I'll have plenty of opportunities to try out the flak suit later. But for now, I'm going to get the flak vest. I figure it's a good place to start from. You start out at the lowest level and you work your way up. It makes sense. So yeah, there you go. There. Now I have a flak vest, which is at least the bare minimum that I should have. Because that gives you damage absorptive rating or absorption or whatever. And it doesn't doesn't affect your speed. So that's probably the best bet, and then I can use that while I'm getting used to hand-to-hand combat. Let's see. Do I have to equip that or something? Or is it just... No, it's just automatically. Alright. Alright, and then we'll call it there. I have no money left, and we'll just head here. Hey, I wonder... You think they would let me do another mission? I mean... Last time they only let me do 2 missions. I've got 15 credits now. Which is nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to try. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to go in here. It might be wasting my time, but we'll see. If they let me do another mission... Yes. Oh, shit. They do. Okay. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay. Verbose. Combat graphics, yes. Wow, that was unexpectedly fast. Alright, so next unit. Oh, okay, so it's just an enemy locust. Oh, this should be easy. Use weapons. Target all weapons. On the locust. I think the chameleon is best for combat. I mean, it's just better than all the other mechs out there. Well, it's better than the locust and the wasp. Alright, run. So I wonder how many of these missions I can actually do before they make me go sleep. Begin fight. Okay, this guy doesn't stand a chance against me. So I'm just going to rush right in there and get in close. I mean, it's just a locust. I mean, come on. What is it going to do? I could even run up to him and kick him. Oh, he's trying to kick me. What cheeky bastard. I'll just try to run around him. Get around behind him. Gotcha. Oh, this is too easy. Oh, he actually hit me. Oh, shit. Wait, what happened? Okay, just a cutscene. Those cutscenes are a little bit annoying. What? Whoa. That lucky fucking bastard. Alright, so he okay. It must have got like a critical hit on the head. Like, man. Fuck, that was luck. That was entirely luck. No, not my luck. It was his luck. An excellent, though unsuccessful attempt at mech combat. Experience will provide you with the edge you need to succeed next time. Oh, gee, thanks. Alright, well. Whatever. Okay. Warp through that. Okay. So, yeah. Apparently... Alright. Amateur. I'm still getting any skills. Apparently he got lucky. I wonder if resting helps your chances in combat. I don't know. That might be a stretch, but I don't know. It might be true. Maybe I need to rest between missions. That would improve my performance. I'm going to try that. In any case, resting is a good place to call the episode. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to get a little bit of sleep. Oh, talk to other... No, nobody wants to talk to me. Hopefully, at some point, I'll finish my training, and then I can actually go, like, do Mechwarrior style missions and stuff. So, until next time, I've been Argon, and you have been great. So, tune in next time for more Battletech, the Crescent Hawk's Inception.